Hi everyone, today we are going to go over telling time. So we already talked about telling time a little bit. We've already talked about it in class, but I just want to do a little bit more practice. And at the end, we're going to talk about some fun stuff like different ways we see clocks and how to tell the difference between AM and PM. So just a reminder, how we tell time, the small hand, that points to the hour, right? We talked about that, how that points to the hour, this right here, the small hand. And then the big hand right here, that talks about the minutes. That's how we tell the minutes. And now I had some of you ask me what the red hand means. And the red hand is on some clocks, and that just shows the seconds. That's if you really want to look at the clock and see, oh, I'm only 30 seconds away till 1 o'clock, right? So we talked about that. So we're going to do some practice right now, and this is going to help us, this is just going to help us see what we know, and it's okay to get some wrong. So I'm going to have you guys take out a piece of paper. This worksheet I actually have for you. We'll take that out, and I'll wait for you guys to get that ready. Okay, perfect. So starting with our top one, the left-hand corner. What time do we see that as? We have the little hand pointing to the 5 and the big hand pointing to the 12. Write down your answer when you have it. Okay, our answer should be 5 o'clock. Hopefully all my friends have 5 o'clock written down. Good job. Next, we have a little bit of a tricky one. So our small hand is at the 12, between the 12 and the 1, and our big hand is at the 6, which we know the 6 means 30, right? So write that one down. Okay, I got 12:30. Because we're halfway between the 12 and the 1, right? Halfway between. Let's do one more together. Let's do this one. Let's do the next one. So we're halfway between the 3 and the 4 with the small hand. That tells our hours, right? And we have the big hand on the 6, which means that we're on the 30. So write that one down. 3:30. Good job, friends. The rest of these I'm going to have you do after we are done with this PowerPoint, so don't worry about those right now. Please set down your pencil. Okay, next one. So what I want to talk to you guys about is the difference between AM and PM. We know how to tell time. We know 30 minutes past, we know 45 minutes past, we know 15 minutes past, but now we're going to talk about AM and PM. So my example is 12 a.m. is midnight, but 12 p.m. is noon. So I'm going to give you guys help on the first one. So friends eating lunch, would that happen at 12 a.m., midnight, that's in the middle of the night when it's super dark, or would that happen at noon in the middle of the day? Yes, noon. Great. Now you try the girl sleeping in bed. What would that be? I hope you guessed midnight. Yep, you'd be sleeping at midnight. And the last one, playing with friends on swings. Say out loud what you think that one is. Good job, noon. You'd be doing that in the middle of the day. Now I had some of you ask me about, what about if I don't have a clock like a circle clock what we have in our classroom? So this is what's called a digital clock. So on the left side, it shows the hour. Right here shows the hour. And on the right, it shows the minutes. Remember the minutes? So where do we see these clocks in real life? Think to yourself. I'll give you one example. I know there's one on my stove that tells me the time. That's a digital clock. Think of some more examples. Perfect. Good job, everybody. I can't wait to see you again, and I hope you finish the worksheet that I had made for you guys to practice our telling time. You guys are doing great.